Hey guys, today is day 17, and the subject for today is business heroes and defining moments. So, topics for that are: who are entrepreneurs admire in the world of business? And that entrepreneurs respect the following qualities in other entrepreneurs: hard work, determination, risk taking, being visionary. What are entrepreneurs consider to be their own defining moments and what it takes to become successful? So I wrote down some notes from the audio, and the first one is Richard Branson. He has a can-do attitude. He has a strong, convincing ability, and he's visionary. So, yeah, so Richard Branson, what I know about him, he created Virgin, and they have several companies within that, and very successful. And I always wanted to meet Sir Richard Branson because he seemed like a pretty interesting guy, and he's got like he's a visionary. He's like, I'm gonna do it. That's what it is, a can-do attitude. And he's like, I already have it. So I might as well work at it. And he's a good convincer and visionary. And the next person is Sam Walton. He is a founder of Walmart, and what they put down is he's a genius. And he started from practically not much, and he grew into one of the largest retail, retail places in the United States. And I used to work in this company, so that's why I put that down. I mean, it's such a huge place and so many workers in there, and they all work together. And that's the key for why Sam One is so successful. He created the blueprint for that. And he always finds new tips, and I know he passed away, but his legacy goes on, and he's the brains behind it, really, from the start. Okay, the next one is Andrew Carnegie. So he left more than money. People who do leave more than money, I mean, he left a lot of buildings under his name, and he built a lot of buildings, and he inspired. Why I put him down because he inspired the philosophy of success. He wanted to leave behind like a. He was really caring for the people, to leave behind what he knew personally, and he had that philosophy, that philosophy of success, and he found a person to do that in Napoleon Hill. And I think that's one of the most important things he got, is not like that philosophy, because it helped so many people later on and during that time, and that's a great idea for him. Okay, the next one is somebody who has an idea and goes with it obsessively. So that's what inspires these entrepreneurs who has that idea and obsessively goes after it. I mean, just go after it and succeeds. I mean, that's really cool. I mean, it's really nothing from the start. There's nothing like it, and then all of a sudden you just make it happen. I mean, That's really awesome. Okay, next person is Bill Gates. I knew Bill Gates. He is a visionary. And, that's what they said, and um, he saw a spot in software, and although I heard he was a copycat, but he was pretty much right with like the market and like software being needed, you know. And, I learned a lot from him, and when I read Steve Jobs' autobiography, there were some discussions with him and Bill Gates, and they were actually the same age, which was rather surprising. And um, Bill Gates, he really went after it and really believed in himself. And you see, now he's one of the richest men in the world, and you know, because he took out loans, and he took a huge risk. You know, I don't know. He's cool though. And I think one of my goals is meet the richest man in the world. He's probably it. So I think he's gonna be. That would be pretty cool. Okay, the next one is alchemist. Build something from scratch. Nothing that's challenging. So this one entrepreneur really admire the alchemist who does that. Who just brings nothing to something, you know. And I totally dig that. I was like, wow, you actually did that. Although there was nothing like that, and then you have that. We have that now, you know. So I don't know. I really haven't met that many people who just. Well, I have, but I never really thought about it, you know. And is it really neat? Maybe I should ask more questions and get more info about that. And get a real interest in that and see, like, wow, anything is possible if you put your mind to it, you know. Okay, the next one is creating a level of success in a year. I can run a business. So this is what's their what was their defining moment. And for this one dude, creating that level of success in a year, yeah, when you look back at it, wow, it's actually successful. I can actually run a business. And for me, that's gonna be up there with a defining moment, you know, to be like, wow, I actually done it. Okay, the next one is, this is gonna be a big thing. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's a really good feeling. I mean, a defining moment. This is actually gonna be a good thing, a big thing. Yeah, yeah, that can be a defining moment. Uh, you see that cash is coming in. Oh, this for me is a really defining moment because I hate being poor, and I hate, you know, just living, uh, still living with my parents, but I'm in. I don't actually live with them, but live outside them. But I'm still around. I need to be independent and uh, create my own life, you know, and start my own chapter. And, really be who I want to be and what I want to be in life, and let me create life for myself. So that would be really cool. And once I see that cash coming in, I get more confidence, and I could see that this could be successful, and there's room to grow, and I actually can actually achieve it. Okay, the next thing is getting first appreciation back, getting recognition. Well, yeah, her first appreciation back was from a customer, and that was really exciting for her because her thing was a niche and like just getting feedback when she thought uh, maybe there was a market per se, and all the disappointments she had, and finally get an appreciation back from a letter, and that's really awesome, you know. And people support you, and you got support from customers, um, and then finally you get big and you get recognition from bigger, more successful companies and press, and um, then you're like rock and rolling, you know, and like, and that's a defining moment, you know, and it's like, wow, I'm actually doing something in the world that's getting attention and getting awards, you know. And for me, if I get recognition, I'll be like, wow, I actually am a award-winning company. So, and appreciation back. Man, once I get my first appreciation back, that'd be pretty cool, you know, because these are really, really nice stuff. And, I mean, I really don't get it. I mean, like, I like the making the money part more than, just decorating stuff. But get, if people will appreciate it, I'd be, hey, that's awesome, you know. I'm glad you like it, you know. And I'm really grateful that you like it. Okay, the next one and last one is building first brand shop. So when you build that first brand shop, you feel accomplishment, you know. So for me, when I finish creating this brand store, this brand shop, I get that accomplishment, and it'll be an awesome achievement, and I get it's gonna be a big thing, and I don't know, just building it and see what happens. This it's great to find out what happens, you know, especially put in all your hard work and see if it's what could happen, you know, if people like it, and you're always improving and just keep going and always have persistence and never give up, and just obsessively just do it, you know. And I don't know, I'm really, hopefully I could be some sort of hero and have a defining moment. That would be pretty cool and really neat. I like it. I love it actually. So, and the exercise was find qualities of a person who you like to model and a person who you not would like to model, and define people listed for the person I would like to model is Mark Zuckerberg, Richard Branson, Barack Obama, Eckhart Tolle, and the Dalai Lama. So their qualities for Mark Zuckerberg is he's passionate, he's a hard worker, and he's innovative. Richard Branson, he has a vision, you know, and he has self-belief in himself, and he's optimistic. He doesn't hold. He believes anything's possible. And, look what he's done. Barack Obama was a kind of a weird choice, but I put him in there because I really admire him. So he's a leader. I mean, you gotta have a leader, and he has desire. He desires change and for the better of the people, you know. And then he has that focus. He focuses on a specific problem and he tries to solve it, or at least tries to solve it. But he does focus, and I mean, look what he did. He was just a senator, and he was a huge underdog, and he focused on what he wanted, and he got it, So he got the president job. Okay, the next one is Eckhart Tolle. He's got good judgment. He's got good judgment. Because he sees through the illusion. Let's see. The next one is he has wisdom, obviously, and the third one is he has persistence. He doesn't let. I never see him in a bad mood, so he definitely has persistence, and he constantly reminds himself that to be in the now and to let things go, and he's also constantly improving himself and doing new things. And the next guy is the Dalai Lama, and all these people are wanting to meet. So the Dalai Lama, he has a drive. He wants to bring happiness and peace to the world, and he's a living example of that. So he drives, he goes around the world. He has that drive. Let's see, he has courage. I mean, going out into different worlds, some countries dangerous, and and he has that courage to just be happy all the time, and he gives him permission for himself to do that. The next one is common sense. He has common sense, He knows that if you hit me in the knee, what will I do? And he said, I'll pop my knee out, pop my leg out. And if I hit you in the head, what will happen? I don't know. He has common sense. I hear those jokes, and and he definitely has common sense. Okay, person not too mild. I have 5 people. There's 5 people, and these are all my friends. And the first guy is a guy named Kim Long. This guy, he is lazy. He works for his mom, and he still lives with his family, and he is my age. Okay, let's see. Cliff, this guy, he's a 21-year-old. He's a broke guy. He has no real friends, and he has a curfew, which is pretty sad. Let's see, Michael. He likes to talk, but there's no action behind those in those talks. He's pretty fearful. He has a lot of worries and stuff. He just doubts himself, and all this deals with fear. And then he wastes time. He's a huge time waster. I mean, a huge time waster. Just hanging out with him, you just like waste his time, and like, oh man. Okay, the next one is you, and he's a Chinese guy, and I haven't really talked to him in a while, but me and him we're good buddies, and let's see, he's actually older than me. Okay, he's a spendthrift. He has this credit card debt, and I think he went to college. I'm not sure he has loans he has to pay or not, but yeah, he spends a lot of money. He bought a car, and he's still paying for that. A really nice car, and like, I don't know, he has a bunch of credit card debt. I won't be surprised if I get rich. He'll come knocking at my door. Okay, the next one is he's careless. I don't know why I put that down. I mean, he does care, but I guess he's careless about, with all this debt he has. I guess this is more of the financial stuff. and he can't let go. He used to be good friends with the other friends I had, and once that one thing uh, prevents another from seeing each other, then he still has not let that go, and that's pretty sad. Okay, the next person is Corey, and I knew this guy for a while, and he's like 2 years younger than me, and okay, this guy he drifts on Halo. I mean, he wasted so much time playing video games. And I'd be like, I'm a non-drifter, man. I can't play video games. I can't non-drift like that. And he just keeps playing. He even gets me to play in there. So I'm non-drifting too. I mean, I'm drifting too with him. And then he keeps secrets inside of himself. He's very secretive, and why can't you just share the secrets? And then he's not a thinker. Really, can't say he's a real thinker. So he needs help with that. He needs like a partner or somebody. And he doesn't read books. He doesn't really have that drive to to get more information. Maybe, but more so not in books. I loaned him a book, and he hasn't given me back yet. But he only read like I saw the piece of paper in the book, and he didn't finish reading. He was like, "It's an interesting book, but I think it's a little too boring for him." So yeah, these were 5 people. All the people I want to model